Soweto, the Vice Mayor of Soweto, the Mayor of Sharpsville, the Mayor of Randfontein. A very open discussion.
Jenny?
Stand here. I'll put it in my bag. Thank you. Sorry?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we are rolling.
What's your papers?
Sorry, can I just get my...
Can I get a level from you, please?
All right, testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fine, thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Just stand here, if you could. It's wooden.
Dr. Robertson, what made you come to South Africa at this time?
Well, I wanted to do a program to show the American viewing audience the truth about South Africa. I wanted to get the spectrum from the left to the right and the middle to see what sanctions were doing and what could be a means of bringing about peaceful and harmonious accommodation of the various interests.
And on what basis are you selecting people to be in your television program?
Well, they're leadership opportunities. I've spoken to the leader of the Asian bloc in the parliament, the leader of the coloreds, the founder of the Independent Party. We've had from the Progressive Federalist Party leaders. I'm going to be speaking, of course, to leaders of the government. And yesterday I met with black mayors in the townships, Soweto and other of the townships. So I'm getting a pretty good cross-section of opinion. Plus we're going out to business leaders and those with economic expertise.
Are you speaking to any extra parliamentary groupings?
Well, I am going to be speaking with some of the ministers today in the capital in Pretoria. And yesterday I was with the Zulus, Chief Buthelezi, King Goodwill. I'm also going to be meeting the head of the Ciskais, who's coming in to meet with me. And so, yes, I'm having I guess that's extra parliamentary. I won't be meeting with many other members of parliament, though, no.
Is it the case that Archbishop Tutu would not give an interview to you?
Well, it's funny that on the left, Tutu wouldn't talk to me. On the right, Alan Bozak wouldn't talk to me. But the rest of the people have been more than open, especially among the black leaders. I'm very happy to see openness with them. And I'm hoping to see Nelson Mandela before I leave, and the widow, or the wife, actually the widow of one of the prisoners who was in there in prison with him. So I will be speaking to them as well, hopefully.
Do you think apartheid is a thing of the past in South Africa?
Well, I think there's been a dismantling of 60-some pieces of legislation. The pass laws, the influx laws, things like that are gone, and I'm delighted. But there still seems to be, from what I'm being told, more movement needed toward allowing blacks participation in the political process and also the ownership of property around the country. But from what they tell me, the ability of black people to own businesses is a very significant step forward, but they're asking for more opportunity for credits and investment in their businesses.
So is some problem on that?
All right, you want to do it again?
And Jenny, if we can just get one more today, he's going to be late getting to Pretoria.
Okay.
We'll pick
Okay.
up more tomorrow.
Okay. Can I pick up? Okay. Do you want the same question?
Well, I'll take another one.
Okay.
One more.
May I ask, what is your view on sanctions and disinvestment, and has your view changed in the course of speaking to people?
Well, actually, I have been amazed overwhelmingly. 75% of the black people in South Africa are opposed to sanctions. The Asian people hate them. The colored hate them. The Liberal Party hates them. So those who are essentially not in the government are being hurt in their efforts to move South Africa forward by the sanctions. The sanctions are hurting the dispossessed, the poor blacks, and it seems like to me they're aimed primarily at those that they were intended to help, and that is a counterproductive strategy. I was not in favor of sanctions when I came over here, but my view has been reinforced tremendously since I've been here.